നമസ്കാരം. സിനിമയ്ക്ക് വേണ്ടി തന്റെ ലുക്ക് മാത്രമല്ല മനോഭാവവും മാറ്റിയൊരു നടനുണ്ട്. നമ്മുടെ സ്വന്തം ബോബി നായർ, വിവേക് ആനന്ദ് ഒബ്രോയ്. സിനിമ മാത്രമല്ല, ഇപ്പോൾ ബിസിനസ്സിലേക്ക് കൂടെ ചുവട് വെച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ് ഒബ്രോയ് കുടുംബത്തിലെ ഇളമുറക്കാരൻ. ഇതുവരെ പറയാത്ത കുറേ കാര്യങ്ങൾ വിവേക് ഒബ്രോയ് തുറന്നു പറയാൻ വന്നിരിക്കുകയാണ്. എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം.
നമസ്തേ.
സുഖമാണ്?
Sugam. How are you, Christina? Good?
Yeah, I'm so fine. I'm a hardcore fan of you from Satya.
Thank you so much.
I strongly believe that you love Kerala. It's like your second home, right?
100%.
Yeah,
I absolutely love Kerala. I have been coming to Kerala since 1998.
Yes, even before
every
company.
Year.
For
even
Shabarimala.
Before company. Yeah, for Shabarimala, and then also because I just love the food, the tourism, the Ayurveda, holistic wellness. I think Kerala is truly, the abode of the gods.
So Kerala is your second home. Kerala is close to heart. You have many friends from Kerala.
Yeah.
Now this time you're keeping something very, very special for Keralites, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't wish to break the silence. I don't wish to break the suspense. So kindly tell about Solidario.
Okay, so everybody loves diamonds.
Yes.
Especially all ladies are watching this. Everybody loves diamonds. Right? They like the sparkle. When the diamond sparkles, the ladies smile.
Yes.
And they feel happy. But the thing is that many diamonds are coming from conflict zones. They're not conflict-free diamonds. They're coming after exploitation of poor children in mining, or people are fighting wars.
Yes.
For controlling these diamonds. So many diamonds are not conflict-free. And therefore, we decided to set up a conflict-free, completely ethical, lab-grown real diamonds. Certified by GIA. So it's a proper certified diamond. It's not any wishy-washy stuff. It's real, genuine, 100% certified, 100% genuine, GIA certification. Super high quality, like what I'm wearing today, right? This is a super high quality. These are super high quality diamonds. These are all my collection. The rings are designed according to my collection.
Wow.
And Solitario, our company, my partner and I, Ricky, decided that let us create a ethical, more sustainable, and generally, when you give somebody a diamond, whether it's for wedding or is it for gift, it should be a blessing.
Anyway, all the very best for your new venture.
Thank you.
Everyone knows about Vivek Oberoi as an actor, Vivek Oberoi as a businessman, upcoming, right? But many of them doesn't know much about Vivek, the little Vivek, the teenager Vivek, the college boy Vivek. What was his dream? Who were his heroes? And how he perceived world and all.
So when I was young, and the first time I saw the concept of death, somebody died. My biggest dream for very, very long was to be a scientist, to find a cure for all diseases, so nobody has to die.
Oh, nice.
So I had that thought that I want to be a
Great.
scientist and I want to find the cure for all diseases, nobody should die. After some time, I was good at studies, very good at studies. I was always first, second, third in class. Sometimes first, second, third in my batch also. But the interests moved on, right? I got interested in many other things. And then there was a time where I wanted to move from being a scientist or a doctor to do something with space.
Oh.
We should be an astronaut, be something cool like that. So a lot of thoughts like that kept happening. But I think by the time I was 13 or 14, I was clear that I wanted to be an actor.
Wow.
At that early. I'd already started winning a lot of awards for my performance as an actor there in competitive theatre, inter-school theatre, plays, dramas, competitions. So started winning a lot of certificates, everything. By the time I was 15, 16, I was getting international drama scholarships for international universities. So that became my journey. And then I got into NYU at New York.
Yeah.
Went and studied there, came back, and my father was making a film for me. He was producing a movie. I think this story everybody knows because of Mamuka's movie, no? Which one is it?
Best actor.
Best actor. That's right. So then that happened with me, and then company happened with Laletan.
Yeah.
And since then, God has been kind, no looking back. But overall, I believe that I have been happy and blessed in life because I learned the art of giving. I think to me, the art of living is the art of giving. If you can give, like even for Solitario, out of the profits, we are doing charity towards children who are needing to be rescued from child labor, rescued from child prostitution, kids like that. Those things are very, very important in life. And I think those things have got me blessings throughout my life. Ups and downs have come. But I have got blessings from so many people. And those blessings to me are greater than all the awards.
Yeah. And the love from fans like me, right?
Thank you, Christine.
And I heard that you stopped taking pocket money from your father at the age of 50.
50.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It happened because of a girl. Most problems happen because of pretty girls. So I came back to college from boarding school, and first social in Mumbai, we used to have socials. Means parents would not know. In the afternoon time, in a banquet hall inside a hotel, they would recreate a nightclub environment, because girls cannot come outside after 6, 7, 8. Those days, parents were strict. Where are you going? You can't go alone. Go with your brother. Go with your sister. So these girls used to come to college in a salwar kurta, go inside the ladies' loot, change into a mini skirt, right? And then afternoon 2 o'clock, the social used to start and go until 5:36. So I went for a social.
Yeah.
And my dad gave me 500 rupees pocket money in those days for the whole month, in which I had to travel everything by bus. He said, no car for you. He was a very strict man. He believed in making his son very, very tough. He should be able to learn to be tough in life and not privileged and entitled. So I went. The girl asked for food. She asked something to drink. 500 rupees over. I didn't have money to come back home. So I came back home and I told my father the truth.
Yeah.
I never lied.
Yeah,
I said, I went out with a pretty girl on a date. Full 500 rupees is over. I don't have money to go to college tomorrow. What should I do? He says, your problem. Walk to college. You should not have thought before spending it. This is what you have to learn. So I got upset because of that. And I said, you know what? I don't want your 500 also. You keep it. I'll figure it out. And then that necessity, no. Because walking every day to college, 8 kilometers, 10 kilometers, sweating and reaching college, changing out in another clothes is difficult, very difficult. Then I started thinking I need to earn my own money. That's how I started doing small business.
Necessity is the mother of invention, right?
Hit the nail on the head, teacher.
Yeah. So we all think that acting talent is something inborn. It is something not to be learned. But you are in New York, you're having masters in film acting. How it was helpful to you?
See, I think there's no single rule. Some people just have amazing natural talent. The minute you try to put structure to them, you'll spoil their ability to perform, right? You fill their head with too much. They just flow. Some people work well with structure. I found that having a natural talent, having a natural passion, but converting the talent into skill. For converting something which is talent is inborn,
yes.
But skill is not.
Yes.
You can have good talent to be a cricketer, but then you go to a coach and practice, that gives you good skill. Now your practice makes you perfect. I think that's what happened in my case. And I went to New York to understand what is new in those days, how they approach scenes, what is the cutting edge. So I could come back to India and do something different. Instead of doing the typical kind of thing, my performance in company or any other place was always more real. Because all the tools that I learned from there, I used here well.
Our Laletan, your dearest friend, your companion.
I love it.
Yeah, the first scene in company, you are recollecting that he was just revolving that round table.
Yeah, I forgot my lines.
Yeah.
I was just looking at him. I was like, my God, he's just taking that paperweight and twisting it like that and then looking up like this, that straight like this up. Then I got my chance. I did the same thing in Lucifer as Bobby Nair. Not without paperweight, but I did something with the lighter.
Tit for tat.
There's not tit for tat. It's more like he's the guru, no?
Yeah, definitely.
So that performance is my Guru Dakshina.
So do you find any difference between Lalaten in Company to Lalaten in Lucifer?
So I don't know, man. I think he just challenges time. He is so tough. He is eternally young. He is looking better and better. I just called him recently because Jason, his trainer, showed me a picture of Lalaten looking so fit. Because when I came on the set of Baros to see him, to wish him good luck, I came on the set. At that time, he had nice little healthy tummy was there. Now gone, man. So fit. I said, what did you do? How did it disappear? So he was laughing on the phone. So he's so committed even at this stage in his life. He never gets lazy.
Yeah.
No matter what role, no matter what film, he gives 100%. He's hungry all the time. He's willing to learn. I mean, Raju has admired Lalaten from being a kid, being a junior, looked up to him, right? Lalaten's a legend already. At a young age, he's already a legend. But even when Raju was directing, Lalaten was listening to every little minute direction and suggestion also and asking him. That's the beauty. I think he will always be successful and a great growing actor. He will always keep improving.
Yeah.
Because he has zero ego. He doesn't have any ego. He surrenders. He comes to the set. He doesn't say, I've done 500 films, don't teach me. He doesn't have that attitude.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. He comes from a place of pure passion and love.
And recently you called Prithvi as the younger version of Kamal Hassan from Kerala, right?
Yeah.
Why did you call so?
Well, I think because Prithvi has an amazing ability, right? As an actor, as a storyteller, as a director, as a producer, he can do everything. Over and above that, you see him in action, you see him in dancing, you see him, like what action he did in Kadua, man.
Yes.
Full CT.
Yeah.
And claps and whistles and all, right? So, his action, dancing, and his ability to do very, very serious roles also. Like, you look at a film like Kurdi. Brilliant he was.
Yes.
Even driving license, they were both amazing. Ayappan Koshim,
Yeah.
they were both amazing. But his ability to hold intensity, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I feel that he's young Kamal Hassan.
Yes. And Kadua was kind of larger than life kind of movie, right? So when you are acting in such kind of movies, you need not be prejudiced, but you need to be more prepared. So did you prepare more or?
It's very different from, say, Lucifer, no? And Lucifer is also larger than life, but very real.
Yes.
But Shaji Eta has his own style. I mean, many of today's stars have come from Shaji Eta's movies. Many of today's great directors have come from being his assistants.
Yeah.
And he's a wonderful man. He's always smiling, always standing up. He doesn't sit only. I say, I couldn't guess his age.
Yeah.
Do you know a funny thing? When I first met him and on the phone I'm talking to him, I didn't know he was a senior.
Okay.
So I kept calling him Shaji, Shaji, Shaji. I thought young director, some young director is there, Shaji. Then one day they said Shaji Kailas. I said, I've heard this name. I've seen his movies. And I went and Googled and I realized who he is. And then I said, no. I have to call you Shaji sir or Shaji Eta. I cannot call you Shaji. I'm sorry. He said, no, it's okay. I said, no. I'm sorry. I have to call you Shaji Eta. Out of respect. So he did his thing in Kadua and it was a blockbuster. Fans loved it. So many people keep telling me, can you remake it in Hindi? Can you remake it in Hindi? But we don't know. Let's see.
On behalf of all Mamuka fans, my question to you is, when will you share screen with Mamuka?
Oh, I don't know. See, he was in Hyderabad and I was also in Hyderabad. We were shooting in the same city and we were working out in the same gym. And I was so impressed with him because he's quite old.
Yeah.
And in the gym, you can't tell how old he is because he's taking heavy weights and pumping iron and working out. I was very impressed. I was like, Mauka, I'm really amazed that you do this. Huh?
Virgoins are so.
Yeah, also.
You're also
right.
Virgoin.
Yeah.
I'm also Virgoin.
So I met him there, and then I had a chat with him. I had a chat with Dulkar also, because I really loved his work in as a Kurupu. So I liked that his work very well. Dulkar is also a very good actor. I told Mamuka. I told him that he said that we should do something together. I said, anytime, Mamuka, you tell me, I'll be there.
Yeah.
See, people like him, or people like Kamal Haasan sir, or Rajni sir, or Chiranjeevi sir, these kind of people, we are fans. First, we are fans. After that, we are colleagues, actors, everything. But first, we are fans. Because we watch their movies and connected. So when they say, you must do this, no question. Okay. It's like that.
Anyway, I just love to see you with Mamuka also. We are expecting for that. I wish to get a message for the youth from your part. Because I think you had a sit 18 months without work, passive days, isn't it? That was enough for an Indian youth to be depressed.
Correct.
But you overcame that.
Correct.
How did you do that?
So I think everybody goes through very difficult phases in life. My overcoming trick was a little different. That was something my mother taught me. I was so depressed, I was so upset in life, almost suicidal. Like, bad thoughts in my mind. And mom took me to cancer hospital, pediatric wing. And I saw all the children fighting cancer sitting there. Two things changed my life that day, Christina. One was, all these children, 6, 7, 8-year-old children fighting cancer, hair is fallen because of chemotherapy, eyes are red, they're completely like shriveled up, weak, looking weak. I suddenly felt none of my problems are real problems. Look at what these kids are going through, look at what their parents are going through. Their parents are looking at the child and being helpless, they can't do anything. What a punishment that is for parents, what pain that is. So I realized that my problems are nothing compared to these children. Second thing I realized was that all I did was go there and the kids started smiling. So even in that kind of pain, an actor, a celebrity can bring smiles, can bring happiness to people. And that's how I started my journey of doing social work, doing philanthropy, saying no. It has to be more than just making money and being a big shot and having fame and glory. You have to use that fame for something good. For myself. I don't say that everybody has to do that. But I started doing that. And that became the healing for me. Every time I took somebody's pain away and brought smiles to them, my pain became lesser. So I can only share that with the youth today, that shift the focus from your problem to somebody else's problem. Try helping somebody else selflessly, without any angle, without any profit, without anything. And automatically the universe is so beautiful, it works in ways that your pain will go away.
And you have perfect harmony with your family, I think. I saw a Facebook post, peace, tranquility, serenity. That's my home, right?
Yes.
I think your home taught you many things. And I saw birthday wishes to your mom, Yashodhara, she's from Chennai. And you know Tamil well.
Yeah, konju theriyadu.
So what did your family taught you?
I think the value system, right, Christina, of always being together, always sticking to family, valuing each other's time, respecting each other, and the fact that family comes first, no matter what. First is your blood. First it's your blood, it's your family. You have to stand together. Where whatever differences you have, whatever fights you have, whatever issues you have to leave the ego, overcome it and stand together. So I think that's the strongest thing. Even when I went through my difficult time, my family would just come around me and hold me together,
Definitely.
And that, when you're feeling low and lonely and your family comes, your sister comes and gives you a hug, your mother comes and gives you a blessing, your father has a conversation with you, it changes everything. It gives you strength, it gives you power. That's why people without family bonds become so lonely. You may have all the wealth and success, but if you're going to live a lonely life. What's the joy of that?
Sushant is one of my favorites too, but I felt very bad.
Very sad, very sad.
Apart,
He was a wonderful boy, wonderful actor. And personally, I used to be personally very fond of him. And I really wanted him to achieve so much success because he had so much potential. It's really sad what happened to him.
yeah. Apart from all these, you have an inner child in you. I saw the recent Facebook post that a trip with your kids, who is a bigger kid, you asked. Still you keep that inner child.
Yeah, I think it's important, no? You have fun. Otherwise it becomes boring.
Yeah.
Sometimes my wife or my mom or somebody will tell my children, no, you can't behave like that. He's your father.
Yeah.
Because my children forget it.
Yeah.
For them, I'm a friend, I'm a buddy.
Yeah.
So they will fight also, they will jump also, they will kick also, they will do fun things with me also. And I enjoy that more than being a typical father saying, I'm the man of the house, you have to do what I tell you. I don't behave like that.
Yeah.
So I talk to them like friends only.
Very nice tips to all parents who are working.
Otherwise, distance happens. Like,
Definitely.
I love my father. I deeply respect my father. But with my father and me, there are many barriers because of that generational thought process from when I was growing up, that father is father, this is the respect. I realize respect and love for me as a father can go together with being a friend also. So I don't want that typical respect because I feel that creates distance between parents and children. I want our children to be so free, so comfortable that they don't have to lie about anything. I know so many things I tried to hide from my father only because of my respect and love for him, that I didn't want to feel ashamed that I let him down or, but that's unnecessary pressure.
Yeah, same here. I was the same kind of person. Okay, what about Empuran?
Oh, what about Empuran? I know lots of secrets. But they're secrets. I think it's going to be Malayalam film ever made, by far. Oof, the location recce only has been crazy. I mean, it's like a world tour, the way they're doing location recce itself. They're not holding anything back, the whole team. Anthony is a great producer. He's somebody who goes all out, takes the risk himself, so he's got a big lion heart to take the risk. And he'll make a film. So he's looking at it as an epic vision. At the peak of Prithvi's acting career right now, where he's a superstar, he's getting big movies in Hindi, he's doing films with some of the biggest Hindi stars. At that time, he's taking so much time off to direct it.
Yeah.
So everybody is giving 100%, and Lalit, of course, is 1000% there for the film. So I think everybody is giving everything to it, and I feel it will be a big hit, huge hit, and that's my wish and my blessing also to the team.
You have a beautiful voice, beautiful dialogue delivery. You are lending your voice to many. I heard that you have been dubbing from the age of 15 or 16.
That's right.
Yeah, but now in Malayalam.
When I stopped taking money from my father,
Yeah.
the pocket money.
Yeah.
That's how I earned money.
Oh,
I started
nice.
dubbing and doing radio shows and voicing and then live shows. That's how I made money.
So in Malayalam, when somebody else is dubbing for you, what was your feeling?
I was very happy because Prithvi put a lot of pressure on me. He said, look, you sounding almost there. It's 80-90% perfect, your voice. Little bit, if you make an effort, also that character, Bobby is from Bombay, sophisticated. It doesn't have to have a typical Malu accent, you could do it. I said, no man, I don't want to spoil the character because I've worked so hard for the character. I don't want to spoil the character if I don't get the accent right. And I'm a perfectionist. He said, how much time do we have? He said, time we don't have too much. I said, if we don't have too much time, then you get it dubbed by a professional. I will not do it. And then thanks to Vineet, he did it, and ever since it's been wonderful.
Any future other Malayalam projects?
I'm just doing so much work in Hindi right now. I've signed up and committed 6 projects. So I have to find time. But you know how these things happen, right? Like if one of my friends, like if Prithvi calls me or If Lalita tells me or Anthony tells me this has to be, then for me it doesn't make sense to say no. I'll just say yeah, okay, we'll do it.
So apart from being your fangirl, I want to ask you something. I had seen many of your interviews. I had talked to many persons who are close to you, but all are saying, and what I watched from my eyes, you are so genuine, so down to earth. Thank you so much. I
Thank
think
you.
all these qualities will help you to grow more and you will be on a very higher scale in the future.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you.